Welcome to the Night Shift training video. In this video we're going to show you how to set up a new MailChimp account, how to do a short list import, and then how to use one of our MailChimp templates to send an email to your existing customers or your backlist of customers. So first we're going to start by opening a browser of your choice, Chrome or Firefox for example, and then we're going to go to the MailChimp website. So that's MailChimp.com. Once that page loads, you're going to click on sign up for free. You're going to use an email address and you're going to select a username and also an appropriate password. So I'm going to enter my work email here and then a username that's appropriate for me. And then a password, and below it will tell you what's required for their password. You can also click on show if you want to see the characters you've entered. Once you go to the next page, it's telling you that it's going to send you an email to activate your account. And in your email, this is what it looks like. You're going to click on activate account. It's going to take you back to MailChimp. And it's going to ask you to confirm that you're not a robot and that you're a human being. So here it's asking me to select storefront images, which I'll do. And then I'll click on verify and then confirm my sign up. On this next page, it's going to ask you for lots of information such as your address and business name. I'll let you pause this video so that you can fill that out, and then we'll get started with the next step. This is your dashboard, and we're going to jump right to lists, and we're going to do a list import. So we're going to create a new list over here on the right. We're going to call it something to do with what we're doing, which is past customers, or maybe you want to call it your backlist, or maybe you have date-specific lists that you want to do. A from email address, so here you would enter your main email address and the name that you want the email to show as being from, so your company name. Here you're going to want to remind people how they signed up for your list or why you're contacting them. So we obtained your email address when you signed up for our service. And then you can decide what kind of notifications you want about subscription activity. We'll choose a daily summary and we'll save that. There's two ways to add subscribers. You can add them one by one, or you can do an import. We're going to do a quick import here, and we're going to choose a tab delimited text file, which I've actually created over here. There's lots of different ways that you can do this. You can import them from an Excel file or another database, but I've just created a text file here of my name and email addresses with a tab in between. So we're going to look for that file, past customer list. With the browse, I understand that my billing is going to be based on that. And then I need to associate the columns with what they are. So the first column are names, and then the second column is email. So I just have to save both of those columns, have them match up. You may have other information in there like telephone numbers, etc. And then click on next. I want them to be subscribed. And then I have a list of the email addresses that I imported. There they are, and I imported 5 total. Next, we're ready to start a campaign. So we haven't started any yet, of course. That's fine. We're going to start a new campaign. It's going to be a regular campaign, and we're sending it to which list? We're sending it to our past customer list, the one we just created. Moving along, we're going to name the campaign something that makes sense, and in this case we're going to call it past customer email number 1. Maybe something else would be more appropriate for you. And then we need to come up with a jazzy subject. Best practices suggest that subjects should all start with capital letters. There's debate on that, but we'll write want to watch Netflix with satellite internet, with your satellite internet as our subject, who it's going to be from, and the email, any tracking information. These are all settings that you can play with at a later time. We're just going to move to the next one. Oh, so I have an issue because this is not a real email address, which you will have a real email, so you might have to verify your domain if it doesn't like it. Otherwise, we're just going to skip this step so we can move on. So there's a couple different ways you can create a template. You can do it based on templates that MailChimp has, or you can create your own. Lots of different options here. So here's one way you can do a drag and drop. You can add text and images, etc. But for simplicity's sake, we're actually going to do the code your own, and we're going to do the paste in the code. And now I will show you where you're going to get the code. From app.gonightshift.com, you're going to log in as your self as a dealer, and you're going to scroll down halfway, and under marketing and support section you'll see lots of different kinds of options, but mostly here we're interested in the email marketing, so you're going to click that button. And once that loads, you'll see that this point of this is to email customers yourself. And the affiliate links. So here are links that you can use really in any kind of email. This is your affiliate code. So this is how we track that the user has come from your account. So these are very important to make sure that your affiliate link is included in your emails. We have different emails for Exceed, Usenet, we have a generic one, and we have one that directs people directly to the sign up page. Again, all of them include your affiliate ID to make sure that you get credit for any customers that come our way as from your emails or your website. So there's different templates here. There's a plain text template that you can use, and again it has your affiliate ID, but what we're going to do is this HTML template. So click on that. This is a good first step. It includes your affiliate ID. So this is what it's going to look like. Pretty basic, but it gives the introduction about what it is. So you're going to right click, go to view page source, and then you're going to look for this HTML tag, and you're going to copy from one HTML tag all the way down to the bottom. So you can scroll to the bottom, and once you find the last HTML tag, you're going to highlight it. You can use the shift. Once it's all blue, you're going to right click, click copy, and then you're going to go back into MailChimp, and you're going to paste the code on the right hand side. It won't always be black. I think sometimes it's white. Paste it in there, click on save, and it'll show you the email on the left hand side. Voila! Now it's in your account. You got it from our website. You can see the footer has all that personal details that you put in, your address and how people got on the list. So that is your email ready to go. You can change stuff in here if you need to. Click on next. And this is a review. It shows you who you're sending it to. You're sending it to your past customers, what the subject is, where the replies will go, what tracking you have enabled, some other options that again you can play with and get familiar with. You could send yourself a test email. So I'm going to send myself a test email. I just want to make sure that everything links up correctly the way I want it to. I would always suggest sending yourself a test email. Once you have your test email and you've confirmed that it's right, and it's how you want it to look, you can either go back and make some changes if there's things that you do want to change or something's not exactly what you want. But once it's finished and ready to go and you're happy with it, you have two options. You can either schedule, and this is what the schedule looks like. Pick a day, pick a time, and that's how you schedule. You would just click schedule there. But because I want to show you the next step, we're going to cancel that, and we're going to go to send so that it will actually send it right now. So I'm just reviewing, making sure that it's going to the right people that I intend it to go to. So yes, that's my test list. We're good there. And I'm clicking on send. So prepare to launch. Are you ready to push the big red button? This is your moment of glory. Yes, I'm ready to commit. Send now. High five. Your email is in the queue to be sent out, and it will go out shortly. So from here you can click on a report, and you can also get this from the top tab. As you can see, it says reports. And once the email gets sent and people start opening it and start clicking on it, this report will actually tell you exactly what's happened with your email, who's clicked, who's opened, how many, what your open rate was, what your click rate was. And then if anybody purchases, you'll be able to see that through your NightShift dashboard. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, please do reach out to us. We're more than happy to help you walk through the steps of setting up MailChimp and also helping you send your first email or your second email to your customer base. We look forward to working with you. Thanks for watching and happy night shifting.